Back when we were so young, we had been lovers from the start. And you were the angel I had seen there in a dream. And I was right there when you had needed someone real. Back then, when we were lovers, there was magic in my heart. Back then, when we were drifting through the nights of fallen stars. Back then, when we were much too sure we'd never fall apart. But all that lingers is a memory, and that reminds me of the start. A memory from back then in my heart. These days I do remember we were living in our dream. In those days we thought we knew it all and we couldn't miss a thing. But today everything's changed, like we had traded love for faith. Back then, when we were lovers, there was magic in my heart. Back then, when we were drifting through the nights of fallen stars. Back then, when we were much too sure we'd never fall apart. But all that lingers is a memory that reminds me of the start. Memory from back then in my heart. In my heart. Right now I don't do nothing, keep on longing for those days, 'cause they're on the edge of dreams, between tomorrow and today. Falling from your gaze. Despite my broken faith, I act like we could win back then, back again. Back then, when we were lovers, there was magic in our